Alrighty, welcome to the Slip Slip Sis YouTube channel. This is what we're calling our pod vlog because we don't really have time to podcast and we kind of failed at vlogging thus far. So it's a little bit of both, but we're heading to school now. Oh, we have no accompaniments in the background, but Gabz is driving. I'll leave that as it is. Check in with you later. It's us back again, coming to you from the most ragtag setup for a pod vlog ever. We just finished doing stuff for Gabz, which she will now explain.
I'm opening our high school musical this evening. It's School of Rock, and it's state testing this week, so I only had to kind of supervise kids while they were getting their cap and gown, so I could also work in the theater at the same time, which meant Chaylee got to help me put out all the reserve signs for the online tickets that I sold. And then people bought more tickets from when I printed the signs. Then we had to go print more signs, and then we had to write our names, and then I messed up the seating numbers because the ticketing program online starts with row C, but my theater actually starts with row B, so it's the whole thing.
Oops. But we did get popcorn.
Courtesy of ASB.
Woo! For sustenance. So it's not technically a podcast that we're doing because we have no FOs with us. No acquisitions, and so we only have our whips and only some of our whips. Well, actually,
yeah, I don't have
more. You don't have all yours. I think this might be all of mine. Okay, so the first one that I'm working on is, ooh, this could be precarious. I finished
dying
this sock, which is my Saul Goodman socks. This is the main color is Saul Goodman by Breaking Yarn, and then the contrast is Tickled Pink by Kimber's Cozy Creations, which was a color that she dyed for us. Gabz is dying. It was too much popcorn for her. So I finished the first sock.
I'll eat more popcorn. That will fix it.
Oh, yeah. And then I'm in the middle of the heel flap for the second sock. So chug it along. This is good airport knitting. So I really need to get through that heel flap. And yeah. So this is my vanilla knitting.
In your Fates thread?
Oh, in my Fates thread, David's sweaters bag.
So I am working on my April sock swap with my sister. Chaylee and I have been swapping sock yarn.
Well, not for all
We've
of us.
Been dying. We've been swapping yarn each month to make different patterns, and they're all the crazy sock lady patterns because Chaylee bought all of the patterns she made. And this month's is
Timeless Arrows.
Timeless Arrows. Chaylee is winning me, of course.
Oh, here, let me get mine. I'm doing this. We're working. Show them your bag.
I'm dying.
Okay, well, I'll show them your bag. Drink some water. So this is in her Erin Lane Duff Lock bag. It's the large project bag, I believe.
It's the sweater bag.
Sweater bag. It's a sweater bag. I have it in my dinosaur taco bag that my sister made for me. Where'd she go? And this is mine.
She's winning me.
Look at that.
I've not done a full pattern repeat. My colors are Earl Grey Fabric Company.
Yep.
Sunrise
Bay.
Sunrise Bay. It's from her Schitt's Creek.
Yep.
Advent calendar?
No, it was the Knitflix and Chill 2021 Advent. 2020? 2021? During the pandemic.
I think it's the 2020 Advent.
Okay. So it's whenever you got The Office.
Yeah, that was 2020.
Okay.
And then I have my purple. Chaylee thinks is...
It's also Schitt's Creek. I believe it's the main skein. The full skein from that Advent, which is Best Wishes, Warmest Regards, which is also Schitt's Creek.
It's really cute, and I'm really impressed with myself. You're like, because I knit all of this pattern while I was teching the musical. I'm the A1, which is the audio tech for the musical, so I turn on all the microphones while my kids are performing. So I was turning on all the microphones and knitting a cable pattern sock. Got a little dicey at some point.
And it's like a 26 row repeat for the texture, so it's not exactly the most memorizable patterns. So you have to like, each row is kind of different. So you're like, where am I in this? So Gabz is using the chart, I'm using the written, and it's like I still have to check every row where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, it's multiples of 4, like within the pattern.
It is?
Yes.
Oh.
I'll show you when we're not. It's a paid for pattern, otherwise I'd show you guys. But I'll show you.
Okay.
That it's kind like, so there's a theme, so you can kind of find your place.
It's kind of cute. Look, like, because then it creates like these arrow bits and then the middle there. I will say, I struggle when it's like that long of a repeat. So that's why my favorite part has been the slip stitch heel flap and gusset, because that part I knew how to do without looking. So that's also kind of why I did a short leg and why I think you're going to do a short leg. But my yarn is Bumblebee Acres.
Yes, I got it in a D stash,
but we don't know its name.
No.
So it's kind of giving me Little House on the Prairie vibes, which I said in my vlog, but also kind of like summer, like spring picnic, or like Easter egg hunt. I'm just naming the yarn now for myself.
Yeah, it made me think of Easter eggs. That's why I picked it for April.
Yeah, but it's coming along, and it's only April 6th, right? So we have plenty of time to get through these. Oh, I have the cover photos so you can see. This is
good. That looks.
Sorry.
It's mangly mangled.
It was on the plane. I don't know what you want me to do. This is what the finished sock, you can kind of see it, is supposed to look like. So, yeah, I think it's coming along. But I'm here for the rest of the weekend. Sorry, I'm crinkling. Gabz is opening her show tonight.
Which means no knitting time at nighttime, which is my primary knitting time. So I'm going to dangerously try and knit while I'm running
the audio. That's a really bad idea.
There's quiet bits. I'm also stage managing the show, so there's that. And I also have nobody running my ticket booth as of 2 hours ago because there was a mix-up with the times. So it'll be a fun time. Everyone always says the show must go on, which is accurate, but there's also the person who has to make it go on.
Right.
Which is me.
Must get it on.
Yeah, so I must do the thing. I must move mountains to make it. It'll be fine. It always is. Theater magic. It will come together.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know how
I'm excited to see it. We all get to go see it on Saturday in the afternoon, so that'll be fun. And Gabz has to work tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm not really working today either, but I have a college fair tonight.
So she's going to be knitting.
Yeah.
She's probably going to run out of knitting on her vanilla and then have to knit on her timeless arrow.
Oh, come on. Who do you think I am? I have a backup project in my suitcase as a DK sock.
Oh my gosh.
In case I didn't want to do the timeless arrows. I'm not really great with like a textured sock, like, unless it's like ribbing. Then I can like remember.
I really only like it when it's between 4 and 8 rows.
Yeah.
Repeat. Like that's the maximum that I want to like sit down and do or memorize. Because I try and memorize the chart, right? So I don't have to always look at the paper.
Right. Especially, or bring the paper with you.
Yeah.
Right? Because you get all crinkled. That's why mine looks like it is, because it's been crinkled.
I'm sure these bag makers make like the fancy like things where you can put it in like the cases, the pattern protectors or whatever. But I just mine's equally, I can't show you what it looks like, but see mine's equally folded and mangled and crinkled in the bag. Mine's probably less so because my bag is much larger than Shaylee's.
Oh yeah, and I just went and like stuffed it in my backpack.
But that's okay.
Yeah, so I think it'll be a fun weekend. We don't really get to spend, it is Easter weekend when we don't get to spend Easter together because I fly out Sunday morning and Gabz has her show through Saturday night.
And I have to strike it that morning.
And she has to strike it that morning. But I think your oldest is coming with us on Saturday, so we get to do like egg dyeing. We did do cookie decorating yesterday, but I was supervising, so I did not have time to get any video of that because it was like bags of sprinkles, so I had to like parcel it out into her
like
little
dump the whole
hands. But then I had to keep like, if this is okay, so you're me. Like I'd be like, put your hands out, and like that's the tray. And she'd be like this. And I was like, no, no. So that was a lot. I was exhausted. And then we had to do some other kind of like stick-'em foam craft nothing.
She loves the foam craft.
Oh, but then she started to get hungry towards the end, so she's getting really floppy. And so that was not it. So when Gabz was like, do you want to come to school with me? I was like, yes. Mom and Dad can watch the kids. And I think I very promptly said to my mom around 2 p.m. today, I was like, Mom, I have no desire to have children. I'm good.
They're a lot.
I'm good.
But see, I didn't have a...
Test it out.
No, I had no test run.
Yeah, you're the test run. I'm
Both
good.
sides of the family don't have children other than mine and Daniel's. So I think my brothers-in-law, their uncles, also get worn out by like she calls them, my hey Che. That's what she says all the time.
Che.
Hey Che.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. But in exciting news for me, I got into Nitty Natty's yarn cozy test.
And this is her shirt.
Her mini yarn cozy test knit, or test crochet, which is exciting. I am testing the
20 gram?
Yeah, the classic 20 gram. I don't know. There's like different
patterns.
There's different sizes. She's doing the 20 gram and the 50 gram. And then...
But then the texture on the outside is different.
Ribbed versus plain. I think it's just regular, like single crochet. I'm doing the plain, but I think she calls it classic. And I just joined the Discord. There's a lot of people in it. There's like 40 people in it.
That's
so
awesome.
I was like, ooh, this is cool. That would have also made me sad if I wasn't in it, but that's okay.
Did you pick your yarn for it?
No, not yet, because she said we needed 30 grams, but she said she sent like the test email to both sets.
Oh.
To like both sets of the 50 gram testers and the 20 gram testers.
Right.
I don't really think I need 30 grams for a
20 gram
cozy. So I'm gonna wait till I get the pattern. It's not like I have to go. It's not like it's a sweater's quantity, right? I have 20 or 30 grams
you
of
also
yarn.
have 100 grams.
Yeah, I have
100. Just use part of.
I'm not really worried about not having the yarn, and I'll just pick it. And then, yes, I got a crochet, but that'll be interesting because I'm a much slower crocheter.
Oh yeah,
than I am a knitter. So that should be interesting. I mean, it'll be done. I think we have 10 days, so it's not.
Yeah, it'll happen.
It's not this big. It's gonna be. It's like, in my mind, I'm thinking it's similar to like making an amigurumi head. Like
honestly, probably more like the body.
But like the time it's gonna take me.
Yeah,
like, I'm not
you could do that like an hour.
Yeah, I'm not thinking it's gonna take me. It's not like a sweater.
We could race.
Yeah.
Well, you could race yourself.
Yeah, I did enjoy Nitty Natty's video recently where she timed how long so I might try that on a work day because I know her schedule's different because she works from home. So what I can actually get done in knitting on a teaching schedule.
Well, yeah, because your weekends are kind of weird with having to care for the people.
Yeah. Yeah. That might be interesting.
Well, we have 4 minutes before we have to leave to go get food. So I think we'll get some knitting in because I've done none knitting today.
Me either. And I'm still going to try and knit during the show. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I got it.
Well, we might get some more footage here and there, but...
Maybe I'll prop the camera up while I'm knitting and teching the show.
Good idea.
Yeah, I got this.
Good idea.
You won't get to hear the show, though, because, copyright and stuff like that.
But thanks for sitting with us through this...
pod vlog.
Yeah, pod vlog, the most Mod Podge video ever. We're making it work. But thanks for sticking with us. Like and subscribe. Okay, so we have a special guest for the pod vlog for today, or this weekend, I'll say. This is Michaela, my bestie from a really long time ago, who is now into knitting, which is super exciting. She came over so I could show her how to block her socks that she just finished, and now we're going to Joann's because Dad has promised to make her more project bags, since now she has multiple socks going. So that's how you know I feel like when you're a legit knitter, is that you get bored with one project, so you have to start another one. So we are going now, but she has to feed me first, and then we're gonna go get some supplies. And then we'll show you her knitting later because I'm very proud. when we chatted yesterday of Gabz and I, we did not have any acquisitions. So evidently we needed to go get some acquisitions. But first, we want to show you Michaela's sock. Show them. Look at these babies. Her first socks ever. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Tell them about your socks. How many stitches did you cast on? I'm pretty sure 56.
56.
What kind of needles did you use?
9 is circular.
Yes, size
1.
Where did you get your yarn?
Rumpelstiltskins
Really?
in Sacramento.
Interesting. And what's the dyer of the yarn?
Life in the long grass.
And what's the colorway?
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Look at that. Beautiful. And she loved it so much that now...
This is not as pretty.
Okay, it's fine. It's in progress. We're making another one. Let's lift it up higher. And where is this yarn from?
Also from Rumpelstiltskin.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
Do you have the tag?
It's at home.
Okay, super helpful. So, yeah. Okay, but with now she has. Oh, would you have your other one? Your green one?
Yes.
She's got another one going, and so that one. Do you remember what this one's called? Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Another vanilla, another tonal. Beautiful. Okay, but we also went to go get supplies. So we got stuff for bags because my dad is going to make us bags. These are kind of some samples that he's made for me. You've seen some of Dad's past bags. He's going to make slightly bigger ones. But also now we're into Notions pouches. Bags by Al. So we got to get those going. So he's making some for us. So Michaela, show them yours.
Okay. This is the California Golden Poppy with the chili pepper zipper. And the Mean Girls.
Go closer.
With the hot pink zipper.
Yeah. And then I got this fabric, which is like little baby cartoon villains, which I think will be very, very cute. And I just got plain black zipper to go with it because I figured if he has to crack out the sewing machine for Michaela, he's not going to be too mad for cracking out for me too. So that is what we have acquired from our shopping trip today. Well, we better get back to knitting, and also Michaela probably has to go back to work. So we'll check in soon. Morning. Today is Saturday, April, I want to say 8th, and I must say one of the things I love about being home is not only getting to see my family, but also they make me breakfast on my dad's new griddle. He's coming in now. This is bacon he also made himself, so I am a back home princess. So I'm going to dig into my beautiful breakfast now. All right, today is Easter Sunday, so happy to everyone who celebrates. I just flew back to Los Angeles this morning. Gabz is, I believe she's done by this point, striking her set for her musical that closed last night. It was fabulous. She did a great job. The kids were excellent and hilarious, so I cannot wait to go see the musical that she puts on next year. But before I get to the rest of my day of preparing for the week, laundry's already in. I've got to get my meals all set. I wanted to share a couple of things that were created while I was home. And so I can't remember if I already shared these on these, so I apologize if we're getting a double whammy. But these are some bags that my dad had already made for me, and so these were waiting for me when I got home. These are kind of great little sock bags. He also this is his prototype for the first Notions pouch that he made for me. So these were super cute and waiting for me. And of course, he worked on the bags for my friend Michaela, who you met earlier, and myself. And he decided we decided to try out a new style to use up as much fabric as we could. And so he made me a larger, not even just sweater, but maybe even like the start of a blanket sized bag. This is so cute. It does pop open, so it has a boxed bottom. I think it's a great size in there. So I am thrilled about this. My next idea for Dad is for him to try and make me like a bucket tote. So that'll be the next project for when I'm home. And he made me a matching Notions pouch for it. So they think I'm going to transition one of my granny square blankets into this bag so that I can use that. And then yesterday when we went to see the show, my sister's husband also came, and a while ago, I believe it was I can't remember what weekend, we shopped the like Erin Lane bags. I want to say like March Mania. I can't remember what it's called, but like her big spring sale. And so our bags came in. I'm sure Gabz will show hers a little bit, or maybe in one of our future episodes, but this is the bag that I got, and it is I believe it's the Everyday Tote is the type of bag that I got. Really great, strong straps there. And this is her sheeple. It's the Wonder Woman one. So I think this is just super cute, and I am so pleased. This is like my first big bag, obviously besides one that my dad made for me. So I think this is going to be perfect for me. So I'm just so thrilled about that. So I am just going to make some lunch now, finish up the rest of my chores. Thank you so much for sticking with us through this podcast, mostly a vlog, but a little bit of podcast content. And we will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you soon. We'll see you next time.